You gotta go to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry, man. We gonna get it done, man. You gotta work in the morning?
Yeah, man.
What time you got?
I work 10 hour days. I'm trying to go to bed and lay.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I should have asked.
You're right.
Now, you look at the Dragon Fire function.
We got Brew
But that's just my
versus Brian K.
Let me get back content.
Lose everything.
Yeah, so it looks like we have Jay Druid here. Like I said earlier, usually you start seeing in the meta 2 mind control techs lately. He's going to ramp up pretty good. Still drop his Mire Keeper because he's going to need some card draws here in a bit.
Damn, my shit did.
Yeah, this is one of those tempo mages. Tempo mage has been it's been pretty good on the ladder lately. You know, they're playing a lot of mirror images, but I don't think this is this. This looks like it might be Kazakh's mage. Something different, something unique.
I love this guy. Anytime I think about saying something and I think it's going to sound stupid, I just let this man take control and he got it. Bam. Giving y'all that real Hearthstone knowledge because this man been playing everywhere.
If I were him, I just Mire Keeper and get the 2/2.
The 2/2?
Yeah, I would get
Okay.
2/2 because you got to think he's going to flood the board and he can still go face because then it still forces, Brewski to attack.
What kind of mage is it? Tempo?
Yeah, I've seen this before. I mean, of course, it's more of it's a tempo, like one-shot type Kazakh's priest. He's probably running a Pyroblast in there as well. And you'll also see an Alex Strauss in there as well for tempo. But he's played some elemental, so it might be an elemental hybrid.
Mixed with a Death Knight.
Yeah, and so that's why he has these two one drops in there for that. So you got
what is this? Turn 8.
So there's a few things I'll do here. Yeah, just do that. You have to.
The taunts, right?
Yeah, so he's gonna get the taunt. And then after that, you want to play. I would just play the next taunt and then the Jade Bloom after that. But that's the only thing. And then, or you could play the Nourish and then taunt up to get armor next turn. Because he's still gonna have nothing to push through there. He can have Blizzard.
Go. All right. It'll be cool, man.
That.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting y'all. Take care. Yep.
Y'all drive safe. Yeah, I'm gonna see you soon, man.
Hey, you can add me on BattleNet. I wish I knew my.
No, this boy right here got the European information, but I'll get it for you.
All right.
UK boys.
All right.
Y'all be cool, man. This man tried to ramp up and get that Jade, but he was negated. And then I guess it was really testing it to see if he could draw or not.
Yeah, that was the best test he can do.
And then he traded with the
So he's coming back. What
Ultimate Infestation could pull him out the gutter.
but
let's see what he draws and what Jaina plays.
I think Jaina's gonna need more spells. Or Governor's gonna need more.
You said you
spells.
fear that this is a hybrid?
Yeah, I feel like it's a hybrid. I'm pretty sure it has Kazakh's in it because he's only played one of every card so far. He hasn't played double anything. Because if it was tempo, he would have already played 2 mirror images by now. He probably would have played. Oh man, I don't even know the spell. Off the top of my head.
Something like that.
The spell, the minion that makes it's the 4/3 drop that makes the
spell free.
Forget her name.
Violet. No, I don't know.
So
some awesome mage card.
Yeah, but you see that. But you see that everything is just one so far. So it's some type of hybrid. Let's go. He's putting his taunt up. He should drop.
You think armor is correct or the Jade?
No, I think playing the Jade. Honestly, for me, I would have played the Jade because then you're gonna cycle your 10 drop in it. You know what I'm saying? We know that he's
Or like
not
you would
gonna-
have shuffled the Jade.
Yeah, you would shuffled it in. I would shuffle it in there and then play the 10 because he has
can
nothing.
get your
He's
cycle
already
up.
got one counter spell. He has one of everything, so he's not playing 2 counter spells in that sense. Unless I'm wrong, but I don't think he's playing 2 counter spells in that sense. Let's play Mirror Image.
Mirror Image was the first one.
Second
Second one was Mana Bind.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
probably Ice Block or Ice Barrier. But I'm going to use that Fireball. Oh, Flame Geyser. He's trying to get that Jaina. He needs more card draw in this deck. If I were governor, I understand what this deck is, but I would, like, whenever you go to tournaments, your first deck, you always want to play a 50-50 deck. What I mean by that is if you're going to play it, you can at least maybe win. Because with the meta now, and I'm pretty sure he's played a lot of guys in these tournaments so far, I don't know if this deck's even been played yet. I'm not sure if anybody's played against him with that deck. But
When you go to big tournaments, do you expect to actually see meta, or do you expect to see something out of the box?
I expect to see meta most of the time because that's what most players play in that sense. But when I do see something out of the box, that kind of tells me, like me, I'm like, dang, they took their time to think outside the box, think outside the mat. How can they still reach this rank with that? And Ice Barrier it is. He needs to just drop. So
Okay,
what
I see
I
you
would
trying
do,
to stabilize with this
if
armor.
I were to
Okay.
do, I just I play Fenril with Mind Control Tech because he's not getting any minions on the board, and then just armor up so he can get armor and attack, and then the next turn that alleviates 2 cards from his hand, and he can drop Ultimate Infestation. So he needs to drop
Is
that.
Innervate still a good card in this meta?
He can. It is in a sense.
Does it work in
it-
Big Druid?
It works in Big Druid because you can mana out and use the scales. So
Hey, like it's
see,
just
there it goes.
There you
Kentor
go. Yeah,
Mage.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I was
yeah,
saying
yeah.
earlier.
Kieran,
So now he
yeah.
has Ice Block. He has Ice Block unless he has another counter spell, because he played one of each spell. So I'm pretty sure it's counter spell in that sense. So you play that Big Druid, GG. No, he doesn't need. I mean, yeah, another counter spell.
Smart. This match has pulled a complete 360. Druid is
Yeah,
doing
that's
big
what
things.
happens. If you don't get draw as a mage, you're not gonna win the game. Because the issue is mages need to draw for their spells. They have a lot of removal spells. You know, they could play one card, remove the whole board. The issue is they need the draw to stay consistent. Although this was a slower deck, it wasn't aggro. I think I don't know how many draw cards he in here has, but if he would have drawn some cards, I think he would have been still in the game.
We got Brewski up 1. Out of this 2 out of 3 match that we got going on here at SatH at the Hideout. Appreciate everyone stepping in to come listen to Tendo Lame self and his weak ass commentary, but I got my boy beside me dropping all this knowledge, giving all them facts. Ladies, people know your name once again. Hit them with that 1-2-1-2.
This Paper Bear 707 on Twitch, but you can call me L though. That's my name, and I just like commentating. Love Hearthstone. Like putting out knowledge. I think knowledge is the greatest thing on earth, whether it's in a game, book, life, in general, and just share with other people.
Whew. Y'all hear that knowledge. Take it, keep it, put it in that safe memory box.
So we have
We got
Paladin
Uther
versus Rogue.
versus a Valera. See what we can get going on today. We got us a nice Paladin versus a evil Rogue.
So the Paladin can win this matchup if it gets the right cards, if aggro falls behind. As you see the hand right there, I haven't seen what Governor's mulligan yet, but oh, it's a hand buff. So this will be interesting because if you look at his turn 5 drop, he's going to have to admit it. His 1 drop, he's going to have to play. He's going to have to play a lot of early game cards, or he doesn't want to in that sense, because some of those you want to buff, like that 1/1 taunt, you want to buff that. You want to keep that buff. But since it's aggro, he's going to have to play into it.
Yeah, I should have checked to see if we could spectate both players early. I apologize, you guys. But we good now. You know, we can see both hands. We can talk shit. Let's get it.
So
Okay.
Grim Street, that is a good pull. That actually is good. It's good for his Tar Creeper. It's going to be hard to remove. The only issue is, well, not even an issue. He'll actually get off his Cobalts and his Bone Mares later. It just kind of sucks that it's on the later part, not more of his smaller minions, you know, so he can, you know, be ramped up and push those out right now. But well, we'll see.
This is a Tar Creeper
Tar
turn, right?
Creeper,
Yeah.
this is a good drop right here. That Tar Creeper will probably stay there at least 4 turns. I mean, he has no removal right now, Governor. I don't know how much removal he has in this deck is another thing. You know, when you play that hand buff Paladin, you rarely see too much removal. And some of these hand buff Paladins, you rarely even see equality. You know, because if you think about it, if you're hand buffing and dropping minions, why do you need to play equality? In that sense.
Is equality not a staple?
It is, but if you're
But
playing
why?
if you're playing in a sense of for board control and you're always dropping minions, why do you need that? You know what I mean? So that's just something you have to look at. But I mean, he has different cards. I don't know. This might be, is it a one-shot Paladin deck? Because even with his deck beforehand, you see it was only one of each card. I haven't seen double of a card in his hand yet. You know what I mean?
No, boy, got him observation skills. You are correct.
So, of course, he should play Getaway Kodo. Redemption.
Redemption
I
drops
can
your
s- opponent
opponent card to 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see if it's.
Look at his Bowman.
A long ride back home, but I would have just got Getaway, honestly, to play for his 4/3 that's gonna with charge, but
Oh, but nah, you know,
this Bone Mare is gonna come
you know,
out
we
next
got you
turn.
here, and we appreciate you here.
Oh yeah.
But if you have to go, you may leave.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm gonna stay here and finish it out. I just got work in about 5 hours. I get up and go to the gym, so
So y'all working at 5 hours? You good? You sure?
yeah, I stay up till every night till like 1. I get up, I go sleep like at 1, get up like at 4:30, go work out for like 2 hours, because I get to the gym around like 5, and then go back to work.
I haven't seen many cards, well, Paladins in general use that card. The card that allows a minion to come at life with 1 health.
Yeah.
That card is pretty good, but I've never seen anyone use it. No,
it's
that was
good.
a very unique flavor of trying to use it just now. It was different.
It's good if you have Tyrion. If you drop that, play Tyrion where they're forced to kill Tyrion, I got it. But right now, well, okay, this is Divine Shield deck, and he didn't get the cards that he wanted, let alone the taunts. If I were him, I would cut the Selfless Heroes. Honestly, that's just my opinion. I understand it's Divine, but you have
Selfless
enough.
Heroes, Selfless Heroes.
That-
Is this
that-
Selfless Heroes?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would cut that and put the.
Wait, yo, did he misplay just now?
No,
No,
he
no,
already
he-
knew
yeah,
he
yeah.
lost, but I would have definitely cut those, because yes, they gave your other ones minions, but if you're hand buffing, those don't need to be buffed. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that for buff. I would play a Stone Hill Defender. I would play that in that deck, and at least brought me out more taunts,
Yeah.
more things of that nature. Even the Tar Creeper or the Chain Gang, you know.
The 4-mana drop, 2/3.
Yeah.
Let me see. This is semi. So it was 2 out of 3.
The other one's 5, right?